With only 3 subjects, he could still pass even with a 0 and 1 because he was born unable to use magic. He had to score perfect in theory and practicals, while others were still learning spells. He had already reached an unreachable level with his swordsmanship, but in a world where even dogs could use magic, someone born lacking it was looked down upon because in ancient times, when humanity was about to go extinct, the 5 strongest mages stepped up, sealed the sky and saved mankind. From then on, mages became the noblest profession, admired and desired by all. Even though he scored perfect in other subjects, he was despised by teachers and bullied by classmates. But this so-called failure had caught the eye of the goddess Genie. Whenever someone bullied him, she would step in to stop them, and the bullies would back off. Since nobody wanted to mess with a noble lady, though they always threw some insults on their way out, Genie fired back at them every time, because he had saved her in a dungeon before. She had a lot of feelings for him, and he was handsome and hardworking too. Unexpectedly, he started flirting, saying how lucky he was to have such a cute girl protecting him. That nearly made her lose it. When she came to her senses, he was staring blankly at the sky. Today, the Sky Guardian was Time, one of the 5. He reached his hand toward the sky. He knew she was sitting by a window watching, because Time was his childhood friend. They had promised to become the 5 together. She was incredibly talented in magic, and quickly became the youngest of the 5. But he could not even use basic magic, let alone have any talent. That afternoon he went to his advisor's office, but was greeted with a cold face. Sneaking into dungeons was against the rules. Not only was it dangerous, if a student died there, the school's reputation would suffer. But he had no other choice. With 0 in magic, he had to earn credits elsewhere. Hunting monsters was the fastest way. The semester was ending. He still needed 2 credits to pass. He flipped through books looking for a target. The advisor saw him working hard and mentioned a capybara active on the 6th floor. Killing it would give him 4 credits. But the red-haired guy overheard the news and wanted to kill the monster before him to make him fail and get expelled. He was proud of studying here and could not stand a magicless failure studying alongside him. A giant hand suddenly appeared and instantly killed one of his lackeys. The main character heard the scream and rushed toward the direction, only to find the red-haired guy in bad shape, fighting an evil sentinel worth 10 credits. The red-haired guy threw spells desperately, but his flames could not even scratch the sentinel. He thought about whether to save him. This guy always picked on him, though it never really affected him. It was still annoying. Just as the red-haired guy was about to die, he suddenly remembered Time. She once said she liked his kindness and courage, but she did not know that was all just a mask he put on to become one of the 5. He needed power and a clean record. If he ran now, he would never stand beside her again, so he decided to act. Meanwhile, the teacher noticed something wrong. He heard students had gone into the dungeon, and the situation was dangerous. He needed to rescue them. The advisor was worried at first, but when he heard it was the 6th floor, he immediately calmed down because the main character was there. He then used a crystal ball to monitor the floor.